All right, let's go.
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
Here he is, the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thanks, Johnny. Welcome to another game of Jeopardy, everybody.
Thank you, Alex, and hello, folks. It's time for game 52 of my run of Jeopardy 2003 for the PC. My current total is $2,585,000.
Name the poet. Iraq. People with presidential last names. And a look at our last category. WW2.
World War II.
Player one, you start us off.
Name the poets for 200.
My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near.
Player two,
Who is Robert Frost?
exactly.
Name the poet for 400.
The best laid schemes o' mice and men gang after gley.
Nobody?
No.
What we were looking for
Robert
was
Burns.
this.
Name the poet for 600.
In the world of mules, there are no rules.
Player two,
Who is Ogden Nash?
Huh.
exactly.
Name the poet for 800.
Answer,
Oh.
the Daily Double. Would you make your wager, please?
Betting 1,000.
Water, water everywhere, nor any drop to drink.
Player two,
Who is William Wordsworth?
good guess.
No, not
But it's
Wordsworth.
Not what we're looking for. Take a look.
Samuel
Here's the right
Taylor
response.
Coleridge.
Name the poet for 1,000.
I met a traveler from an antique land who said, "Two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert."
Player two,
Who is Shelley?
Mary Shelley, yep.
exactly.
Let's go for television
maybe it's
actors
no.
for 200.
He played J.R. Ewing.
Player
Oh!
Who is Larry Hagman?
You beat me to it.
two, definitely.
Television actors for 400.
She was Gidget.
Anybody?
No.
Player two,
Who is Sandra Dee?
oh,
Nope.
regrettably no.
Not Sandra Dee.
Anyone? Take a look. Here's the right
Sally
response.
Fields.
Television actors for 600.
He played Archie Bunker.
Player two,
Who is Carol O'Connor?
Huh.
he's the one we were looking for. Yes.
Television actors for 800.
This British comedy troupe's flying circus landed on American TV in 1974.
Player three,
Who is Monty Python?
precisely.
Huh.
Pick again.
I'll try people with presidential last names for 200.
This dear woman has lots of advice.
Player one,
Who was Dear Abby?
hey, you're
All right. Welcome to the game for me. Hershey's 200.
This peanut butter cup is one of Hershey's best-selling products.
Player one,
What is Reese's?
precisely. Pick again.
Hershey's 400.
In addition to candy, Hershey also makes Ludens, a brand of these.
Player two,
What are cough drops?
Oh.
hey, you're correct.
How about television actors for 1,000?
He was Joe Friday.
Player two,
Who is Jack Webb?
precisely. Pick again.
Let's try Hershey's for 600.
Here's something to chew on. Hershey's markets the Twizzlers brand of this candy.
Oh my gosh.
Anybody? Player three,
What is chewing gum
No.
That's not right. Sorry. Anyone at all? Player 1.
What is licorice?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Hershey's 800.
In 1993, Hershey's introduced these milk and white chocolate candies as companions to kisses.
Player 1.
What are hugs?
Exactly.
Hershey's 1000.
In 1938, Nestle introduced its Crunch Bar, and Hershey introduced this rival.
Anyone? Take a look.
Crackle.
Here's the right response.
Presidential last names 400.
He won a Tony and an Oscar for playing Henry Higgins.
Is that it? Anyone? Player 3.
Who was Arthur Kennedy?
Nope.
Ooh.
Not Arthur
Sorry.
Kennedy.
Anybody? This is the
Rex
correct
Harrison. Iraq 200.
This man, seen here, attended Cairo Law School in 1962 and 1963 while in exile.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Nobody?
No.
What we were looking for
Saddam
was this.
Hussein. Didn't recognize his face. People 600.
16 tons, and what do you get? This singer, we bet.
Nobody?
No.
Take a look. Here's the right response.
Tennessee Ernie Ford. World War II 200.
On December 7th, 1944, this man and de Gaulle were meeting in Moscow to sign a Franco-Soviet pact.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player 3.
Who was Joseph Stalin?
Of course.
Definitely.
WW2 for 400.
In addition to this suicidal air squadron, Japan had the Kai-10, human torpedoes.
Anybody? This is the
The
correct
kamikaze.
WW2 for 600.
Around 300,000 of these national troops were called up in 1940, more than doubling the size of the U.S. Army.
Player 3.
What are the National Guard?
Yes.
Okay.
WW2 for 800.
In December 1943, he was named a marshal and became president of a Yugoslavian Liberation Council.
Player 2.
Who was Tito?
Precisely.
Oh.
Pick again.
WW2 for a grand.
After this harbor was bombed, Nimitz was made commander-in-chief of the U.S. Pacific Fleet.
Player 1.
What is Pearl Harbor? I better get, if this is right, I better
That's
get
it.
this one. Yes,
You
and it
do
is.
know your history.
I better know Pearl Harbor because I live in Hawaii. People with presidential last names 8.
She played Wonder Woman.
Anybody?
No.
Take a look. Here's the right response.
Linda Carter. Iraq 400.
During the Gulf War, foreign journalists used this city's Al Rashid Hotel as their base of operations.
Player 1.
What is Baghdad?
Hey, you're correct.
Pick the only one I know. Iraq 6.
The ancient Greeks gave the area between the Tigris and Euphrates this name, which means between rivers.
Anyone?
Nope.
What we were looking for was
Mesopotamia. Iraq 800.
Living mostly way up north, they are Iraq's largest ethnic minority.
Player 3.
Who are the Kurds?
Oh,
Hey, you're
of course. Kurds and Way. Little Miss Muffet. I get it.
Iraq for 1,000.
The name of this Iraqi currency is derived from a Latin word for 10.
Is that it? Anyone? What we were looking for was
The
this.
dinar.
And to
And the last
the
one?
board,
He won an Oscar for Glory.
player 3.
Who is Denzel Washington?
Oh.
Exactly. Okay,
Well,
that's it
despite
for the
getting only a
Jeopardy
few clues in the first round, I'm still in the hunt.
round. You're in the lead, player 2.
I'm at-
Player 1, you're not far
I'm
off
just
the
200
lead.
behind
You're
him.
in last place,
Behind player
three, but
2.
you
Player
get
3
to
goes
start
first in
things
Double
off with
Jeopardy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy. Here are the categories for the Double Jeopardy round. Rotten. Notice the R-O-T inside the quotation marks. Business. Weights and measures. Songs of the 60s. World religion. And here's the last category.
I remember the Rotten category.
Skyscraper cities.
Weights and measures for 400?
A long one is 2,240 pounds. A short one is 2,000.
Player 1.
What is a ton?
Hey, you're correct.
Weights and measures 800.
Whether you hide your light under it or not, it's equal to 35.24 liters.
Anybody?
No.
This is what
A
we want.
bushel. Weights and measures 12.
Abbreviated K, this international standard is equal to approximately 3,281 feet.
Player 3.
What is a kilometer?
Oh, of course.
Definitely.
I'll take Songs of the 60s for 400?
June Carter co-wrote Ring of Fire and later married this country legend who sang it.
Player 2.
Who is Johnny Cash?
Precisely. Pick again.
Songs of the 60s for 800?
Song including the lines, "You make my heart sing, you make everything groovy."
Player 3.
What is Wild Thing?
Oh.
Hey, you're correct.
Songs of the 60s for 1200.
Martha and the Vandellas had a hit in 1963 with this hot weather song.
Player 1.
What is heat wave?
Precisely. Pick again.
Weights and measures 1600.
Answer? The
Okay.
Daily Double. Did you make your wager, please?
I'll wager 1,000.
Hold your breath. If you travel 20,000 leagues under the sea, you'd go 60,000 of these.
Player 1.
What are fathoms?
That
No.
is incorrect. Take a look.
Miles,
Here's
my
the right
second
response.
guess. Weights and measures 2,000.
What we Yanks would call a trillion, the Brits would call this.
Player 3.
What is a billion?
And that's what I was going to say.
Precisely. Pick again.
I'll take Business for 400.
This securities firm feels secure with MER as its stock symbol.
Player 2.
What is Merrill Lynch?
Definitely.
Business for 800.
The builder of a ship's water heater is this kind of maker, especially if he played for Purdue.
Player 1.
What is a boiler maker?
Exactly.
Business 12.
In 1938, this company, abbreviated GE, brought fluorescent lighting to life.
Player 2.
What is
Ugh,
General Electric?
you beat me again.
Definitely.
Can't believe you.
Business for 1,600.
Chase and this partner sold the first roasted coffee in cans in 1878.
Nobody? Take a
No.
look. Here's the right response.
Sanborn. Jason Sanborn.
Business for 2,000.
Introduced in 1959, this popular doll got in trouble in 1992 for saying math class is tough.
Player 1.
Who is Barbie?
Definitely.
Rotten, 400.
This powerful dog breed was named for a city in Germany.
Player 1.
What is a Rottweiler?
Exactly.
Rotten, 800.
Over 1 million people clogged through this port city of southwestern Holland.
Player 1.
What is Rotterdam?
Hey, you're correct.
Rotten, 1200.
The Earth revolves around the sun and does this on its axis.
Player 1.
What is rotate?
Precisely. Pick again.
Rotten, 1600.
It's the name of the baseball league in which participants run imaginary teams based on real major leaguers.
Player 3.
What is rotisserie baseball?
Huh.
Hey, you're correct.
Haven't heard that one.
I'll take world religion for 400.
Okay.
It's the sacred scripture of the religion of Islam.
Player 3.
What is the Quran?
Okay. The Quran.
Precisely. Pick again.
World religion for 800.
This tabernacle in Salt Lake City's Temple Square is famous for its choir.
Player 1.
What is the Mormon Tabernacle?
Definitely.
Well, let's hope the Daily Double is in Rotten for 2000.
Before
It is
push
not.
button, telephones had this kind of dial.
Player 1.
What is rotary?
Precisely. Pick again.
Songs of the 60s, 1600.
Fittingly, it's the last song on the 1967 album The Doors.
Player 3.
What is the end?
Oh.
Yes.
Songs of the 60s for 2,000.
This band took I'm a Believer to #1 in 1966.
Player 3.
Who are the monkeys?
Precisely. Pick again.
I'll take world religion for 1,200.
In Christian churches, Ascension Day is observed 40 days after this spring holiday.
Player 1.
What is Easter?
Hey, you're correct.
1600, world religion.
This Chinese philosopher is also known as Kung Fu Tzu.
Player 1.
Who is Confucius?
Good guess.
No.
But it's not what we're looking for. Player 2.
Who is Confucius?
That's what Wait, that's what I said.
Precisely. Pick again.
Maybe
I'll try skyscraper cities for 400.
John Hancock Tower.
Player 2.
What is Boston?
Yes.
Skyscraper cities for 800.
Westin Peachtree Plaza.
Player 1.
What's Atlanta?
Precisely. Pick again.
Skyscrapers, 1200.
Answer.
Okay.
The Daily Double. Could you make your wager, please?
All of it.
Chrysler Building.
Player 1.
What is New York City?
Hey, you're correct.
Again, I'm trying to be a little less dependent on the Clue History site, but that doesn't mean I'm going to chuck it entirely. Skyscraper City, 1600.
USX Tower.
Player 1.
What is Pittsburgh?
Precisely. Pick again.
Skyscraper 2000.
Pillsbury Center.
Player 1.
What is Minneapolis?
That's the spot exactly.
And the last one?
And to wrap up this board,
This Old Testament king was the second son of David and Bathsheba.
is that it? Anyone?
Got nothing.
Player 3.
Who is Saul?
Oh, that's it.
Nope. So it's out of reach for me.
Take a look.
It was
Here's the right
Solomon.
response. That's the end of the double Jeopardy round. Let's check out the scores once again.
Player 1, you've got the lead.
28,000 for
Final
me,
Jeopardy.
10,000
Still
for
in the
player
lead,
3,
Player 3. Hang in there, player
7,400 for player 2.
It's that time, folks. Final Jeopardy. We'll take a look at the category, then give you a few seconds to think about your wager.
Ocean plants.
Go ahead. Make your wager.
Player 2, your wager, please. Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Player 1, please make your wager.
7,000.
Here's the Final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
Thank you.
The photic zone is the upper ocean layer with enough sunlight to allow this plant process.
Oh. I think I should know this one. What is photosynthesis? This is my guess.
Let's see how everyone did.
Your question.
Photosynthesis.
Player 2. That's correct.
Yes!
What did you wager?
Everything?
Player 3. your
Germination.
question. No.
Nope.
I'm sorry. What's that going to cost you?
Cost you all of it.
Your question, player 1.
Photosynthesis?
Right you are.
I got
Here's
it.
your wager.
7,000 for $35,000.
Congratulations to our winner. Player 1. Thanks for playing Jeopardy. Hope you had a good time. So long, everybody.
Bye, Alex. So before I go, we're going to look
Hi,
at the
folks.
career
I'm John
stats
Davis.
just to
Let's
see my
take care of a little business, then we'll get to our game.
see my total.
Let's take a look at your
And
stats.
there it is. $2,620,000. So 35,000. So 35,000 today is a very good total. I kind of had a bit of a quiet Jeopardy round, but fortunately I didn't do anything kind of stupid, and as it turns out, I ended up not far off from player 2, as a matter of fact, and of course in the skyscraper cities category, I knew I had to do it. I knew I had to go for it, and if I wanted to put this one out of reach, which I did. And of course, like I said, I am trying to be less dependent on the Clue History site, but that doesn't mean I'm going to chuck it entirely. Because, really, as far as I'm concerned, this is my channel. I can do what I want. If you don't like it, too bad for you. I may not have the best memory, but I remember some categories pretty well from watching Jeopardy on GSN and even recording the shows around 2000, 2001, and even 99 for that, and even somewhere around 99, I think. So, 35,000 today is a good total for me. And again, guys, thanks for watching. And remember, subscribe, and I will see you all for game 53. So if you want to see more of these games, just hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. In the meantime, I'll see you all for the next one.